That's just hook underneath. No, that's for the top. Just look right there.
What is he talking about?
What you want? The works?
Yeah, the works.
You pissing that algae?
That's what I thought. Why is your coat covered?
Too tall. Keep saying that. Open the door. I mean, you can. Wanna work. This is good. Will this appear green all day and not do anything? Is there always a lot of people around us like this? I think so. Dude, you know what else he brought?
What is
He
it?
brought us. He brought a Snuggie because the party
Ooh.
full.
Oh, shit. Oh, they had Snuggies?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys didn't get the memo.
Fuck. We should've. I thought.
Snow Peak doesn't make a Snuggie though.
Does this just hook onto here like this quick?
It's cold in there.
Like a weird stand. It's not flat, I guess is what I'm saying. It has its own little.
Try it.
You had it, bro. Nope.
Wait, well, he just keeps pulling him out of his jacket. Wait, so, yeah.
Oh, here, I got you.
I got a few.
I'm gonna learn after this trip. Oh yeah, we gotta do it again. But make sure you get the rods as last time. Sorry, it's gonna. Doing it with your hat? Sorry. Yeah, why is it so scary? Cheers.
Because I feel like I can't do it right.
I'm gonna show you all how to do it, okay?
Cheers.
Your finger is pretty big.
I'm not wearing makeup.
Oh shit.
It's cool.
Hey, who's gonna pull that trailer though? Like, you're gonna drive it yourself?
Come on and let's lay down. Drunk already. They don't like too much of this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the zipper, bro.
Oh.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh, shoot.
Marshmallows? S'mores?
Her sticks.
Pause it really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Can you hold that up? You want to do it, right?
No. Or I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Oh, you drink it.
No, this is for you.
Oh wait, no, you drink it.
No.
If it was an open.
Wait, with the cameras on you.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ready?
That's not a
me.
shot. Is that a shot?
Yeah, it's a shot.
This one's for you.
Here, say ah. Ready?
Okay, Trace on.
Oh shit.
Trace on.
Say,
Why did you pour that much in
just
there?
realized. Really steaming this time. There.
Is the coffee done yet? I'm not making coffee.
What are you making?
I'm making tahoe again, but this time we're
Oh, hell
steaming it properly. That was a mess yesterday. What happened?
It fits perfectly. We just gotta move the... That's what I'm saying, right? It's toast. Guy.
Yeah, like who does that?
Well, when they take those pictures, bro.
Yeah, they're all hella like
They're not actually...
so nice.
That's why I'm saying if you guys want the nice pictures, let's just go to the park behind my house.
Yeah.
Oh, just do like one.
Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. I do want to. We should do that.
Yeah. It's so
And
close
picnic.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a picnic would be nice.
Yeah, I think we passed that going to
gets her
Stinson.
Landness.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
Next week?
No, and then Ian has to get his vest. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, cool. That one has balls in it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
There's some
Thank you.
somewhere.
Yeah?
Try this again. I think you're gonna have plenty of room.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Go lie down. It's been enjoying some years. I'm good.